excited. I witnessed this. I never thought I would ever see it. Same thing with William Shatner, who's 90 years old in West Texas, got to go up in space this morning and whatnot. And I'm sure he was thinking of Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek. James Doohan, who played Scotty, is up there. And I'm sure that William Shatner took something of Leonard Nimoy with him. If he did, he's not going to tell anybody. But, oh my God, I mean, to actually witness it, I watched it a little bit on Fox News, YouTube, and I watched the rest of it on the Telegraph. But I'm going to share this out on my community tab. Hello, hello, hello. 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 I can see everybody in the chat, but my channel numbers are. Yes, I know, right? Yeah, I can see you, Aunt Claire and Crystal, but the chat number's not working. But yes, I watched it live. I watched it live, and our phones are working. Yeah, I can. You. So you can hear me? Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I was just so excited, and I never used a hashtag when I would share out my live on a community tab. But I just never thought that he would go into space, and I just thought that it was so cool. Hello, Dave's Poems and Songs. Oh, I know, Aunt Claire, I know. I just thought that this would be like another idea where we can talk about our feelings about today and Star Trek, and yes, I'm going to do it. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. To go where else, to go where nobody has gone before. I am so happy. I'm almost in tears. I got tears of joy. And a little fun fact, when he was up in space, that's where Gene Roddenberry is, the creator of Star Trek, and James Doohan, who played Scotty. He's up there too. Their ashes are up in space. So, yeah. And I'm sure because him and Leonard Nimoy were tighter than tight. So when he went up to space, he probably took something of Leonard Nimoy's with him. Well, who didn't? I mean, like, who didn't? I was born in the early 70s, but who didn't, right? I mean, who didn't? Oh, man. And he's 90 years old, which makes him the eldest person to go up into space. I am so happy. How are you, Chris? Oh, you was in high school. Yeah, I wasn't even. I didn't go into high school until 1987. But how is Crystal Wall today? Yeah, I know. Sometimes when I share things out on IG, people don't get the notifications sometimes, and I didn't even get a chance to share it out on IG. I just shared it up on my community tab because I was like so excited to share it out. And uh, yeah, I started watching it probably after I news live. Probably watch a little bit more. But before that, I was like testing out the landlines because of the weather that we've been having. But yeah, and I shared it out on my community tab, both the Telegraph YouTube channel and the Fox News. I am so happy. I knew I just had to come on live, and I'm going like, what a great idea! Because there has to be sci-fi lovers, and they always say there's Star Trek people and there's Star Wars people. I say BS. You can love Star Wars just as much as you like Star Trek. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, and I'm listening to William Shatner speak, and I'm going like, okay, let's do a live and share our memories of today of what happened. And oh, I mean, when I saw the rocket go off, I was like, really, really emotional about it because first, and it's true, Gene Roddenberry is up there in space. So is James Doohan, who played Scotty. Dr. Timothy Leary, he's up there too. He's a famous college professor in the '60s, and I betcha he was thinking of them. Oh my God, I'm crying. But him and Leonard Nimoy were tight, so you knew he had to take something. If he did, he ain't telling nobody. I bet you he's gonna have, uh, besides talking to the media, you know well for a fact that he's gonna have private memories with himself. Sorry for crying. I am so happy because everybody remembers the TV series and the movies and the last ones. Shoot, I'll probably I forget his name, but offhand. But I'm sure I'll if Captain Picard. I can't think of his name right offhand. But if he were to go into space, I would be happy for him too. Yeah, I know, but I know I'm going to be happy for Captain Picard. I'm calling him Captain Picard because his name I cannot think of right offhand. But I'm just so over the moon, uh, overjoyed for William Shatner. I bet you never in a million years that when he started out as an actor and then playing Captain Kirk for so many decades in the Star Trek field that he would never imagine that he would go up in space. I don't even know how this come about because all I knew that I heard about it. What was it? Over the weekend that it was going to happen. I just didn't know when or where it was going to happen until today when they said live after it was all done. It was from West Texas, probably in the El Paso towards New Mexico where it's all desert. So I don't even know how William Shatner got involved. Maybe it's under top secret when they feel like releasing that info. Who the hell is calling? Well, at least the phone lines work. God, we had to monkey fart with them, but and who knows? Maybe the info will be released. But I'm sure that everybody that went up in space with William Shatner. I mean, they'll share to the reporters on what they want to share and with their families, but I'm sure that they're going to be having an awful lot of private memories. But when you watch live, you can't help going back to your childhood because I like I said in the early 70s there was Star Trek cartoons. That's how I got into Star Trek. I got into Star Trek first before Star Wars. I mean, does Star Trek was out before Star Wars. Hello, we can all agree with that at that point. But I could not help go back to like a little kid. And yes, yeah, I don't know if anybody had them in Europe or anything, but in America, we had the Star Trek cartoons, and that was my first thought. And then I thought about, you know, but yeah, I'm I'm so emotional. I've been a Star Trek fan since well before the age of 5. I mean, come on, well, like when you woke up in the 70s, like in the mornings, you knew that you had yes, oh yeah, yeah, because like I said, I wasn't even in school yet, and later on in school. But when you woke up Saturday mornings, you had cartoons that were actually good. I mean, you had like the Star Trek cartoons, the Jackson 5 cartoons, the Osmond cartoons. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you because I should look them up and watch at least one of the Star Trek cartoons because I haven't seen them in close to 50, 40 some odd years. I'm pretty sure that they'll have them up on YouTube. But anyway, at least the phone lines work. But I bet you his private thoughts when they those I don't know how they got like teamed up with William Shatner, but like I said, that's up with NASA and everything. NASA Fort Johnson Space Center. I don't know if it's still called Johnson Space Center. Maybe a different name, but that's the way I know about it. It's called Cape Canaveral now, but I still call it Cape Kennedy. But God, what an and I even took screenshots of it live so that I could have my private memories. But I put one on my IG post. I still haven't figured out how to shoot video yet, and I don't know if it's still on live. And this one I'm not even going to share on my uh, IG because I figured everybody wants to watch it live, and I'll probably will watch a little bit more. But yeah, everybody's got their own private Star Trek memories, but and I'm sure everybody's leaving this run. I don't even know if it was on regular TV or not. I just watched it on the phone. But anyway, I cannot do the Spock fingers to like save my soul. I can do a partial. Okay, that will have to do. That will do. And yeah, he was a singer. You can look up Bilbo. No, that was Leonard Nimoy. Well, either one of them, they both sang. Everybody in the '70s had a an album, but I can't do. I can only do like one thing for the salute. But I am Kara Knopf, your host, and just wanted to talk about Star Trek. What were your favorite Star Trek episodes? One of my I have I can't Scott where Scotty falls in love. That's number three. But and they go hand in hand. I always liked the Trouble with Tribbles, but I liked the Star Trek episode in of the original Star Trek episode. I will talk about this, and we will this the death of Spock. And oh, I don't want to spoil it, but the episode in the Star Trek TV series where Ricardo Montalban plays Khan, and that was you watch that first, and then you watch Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. It'll make a lot more sense. But everybody did their part good. I cannot think Lieutenant Uhura. She's still alive. I don't know if she still works for NASA, but she does work for NASA. The last that I heard. But anyway, who played Chekhov? I don't know what. A few years ago, he lost his son, but I'm going to end my stream now. I want to put some clouds in here a little bit and to summon space and why I came on to do my live. But yeah, I mean all the Star Trek movies were good, all of them, even the motion picture. And even I think William Shatner directed one, and I know for a fact that Leonard Nimoy did. But everybody played their part good. Even the crossover one, which I thought it was cool. I think it was Undiscovered Country, and I would say the best besides William Shatner, and I still cannot think of his name to save uh, my soul. I he's in X Men now, but I just cannot think of his name. to save my soul. As soon as I get off the live, I'm gonna think of his name. He plays Xavier on X Men, but well, everybody knows who he is. But the Star Trek films were good. Even the TV series, like the Next Generation. Yeah, we'll do all Star Trek. What the heck? But the Next Generation was good. But Captain Picard. But we all know. I mean, for different generations of Star Trek fans, everybody's got their own captain. Do not get me wrong. I'm a Captain Kirk fan. Always will. So, yeah, I'm trying to. Now watch it. I'll get off the live stream and I'll think of his name. But anybody want to share their Star Trek memories before I go today? Because I wanted to talk about it. It's 11:43 a.m. But I just thought that I seen this and I just wanted to come on and share, and I wanted to be a part of history, but I also wanted to share with any Star Trek fans that are out there. We could talk about Star Trek, but either way, I can give an update on where are they now. I don't know what Chekhov is up to. The last thing I heard, little known fact. Do you remember a show called Growing Pains? Well, he had a friend by the name of Boner, I think his name was. Well, little unknown fact. That was the man who played Chekhov's son, and his son died. So that was Chekhov's son. I'm calling him Chekhov because I forget his name, but that was his son. I didn't know that until years ago when I found out. Lieutenant Uhura. Um, I don't know if she still works for NASA, but she still works for NASA. The man who played Bones, he is passed on as well. And so is James Doohan. And James Doohan, Gene Roddenberry are in space. Their ashes are up in space. But before I go, I want to get these beautiful clouds and to disseminate space and put in a full circle of my live stream today. And it's an historic moment, and I know people want to watch, but I also wanted to come on and to have people come on and talk about Star Trek. So, I'm going to leave you with a space view with the clouds, and it's looking west, ironically enough. But I'm going to take the phone off the charge. It is 66 degrees, but I just thought I would come on for a little bit. You're Yes, Aunt Claire. Many of them are passed on now. And thank you for coming in and sharing some of this historical day. And how is Rattle Trap today? I'm doing good. Do you have any Oh yes, Aunt Claire. It did me as well. Was the Star Trek, and then I thought about it, and then I thought about William Shatner going up and seeing his friend. I am so happy that he got to go into space. I'm so emotional that he got to see Gene and James Doohan. You know, I was just so touched, and when he walked off of the shuttle, I'm going like, oh my God, what he has. Well, I'll let everybody go. I'm so emotional, and I'm just so happy. I didn't think anybody would come in, but since I got clouds here, I'm going to show some clouds, and then I'm going to end here. Look at these clouds, ladies and gentlemen. Look at those clouds. And it's ironically that I am actually looking west. Yeah, it's about 64 degrees. But yeah, that's what it's doing outside towards the west. I had to have some clouds in this particular live today. Just like a few minutes. Do like a little Star Trek memorial right now to Bones, Spock, and Scotty. A moment of silence for our former Star Trek alum, including Ricardo Montalban, who played Khan. I'm going to leave this image on. It is 66 degrees. Leaving this image of the clouds, and I think I'm going to end my live the way that I began. So let's have another moment of silence. What a beautiful image to end my live stream. Sorry that the chat numbers did not come up today. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this image up because it pretty much sums up how I am feeling right now. It's 11:51 a.m. Just thought I would come on for just over a half hour, which I am approaching at the moment. I did not share this out on my IG, but I just thought that this would be a beautiful photo to leave with for a few more minutes here. But there for like a little bit, and it's actually looking west. And I don't know why. It must have known, because this is the only time that the camera actually froze up, because the camera was looking up a little bit. So it must have. This is a sign. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this up for a bit, and I'm gonna do this. Space. Captain's log. Stardate. 10 13 2021. Monday. I mean Monday. Star Day. Captain's log. Star date. 10 13 2021. Wednesday. 11:53 Eastern Standard Time. Morning just before afternoon. We had a space history called Space, the Final Frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. S 1964 ship number. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. To go no where no man has gone before. I am Carrie Knopf, your host, and I will see everybody next time. Bye bye. And most of all, live long and prosper.